channel. Before I start this new video, I want to share with you the goals that I have for this channel and the channel in Spanish. And the goals are, I plan on posting a video every Monday and every Friday of the week. Now last week, I didn't post anything all week because we took our yearly family vacation. Even though I took everything with me to make a video, I had a cute idea of how to make a video and what to talk about on the beach. One morning when I was sitting enjoying the sand with my granddaughters, they were trying to make a sand castle. I felt in my spirit how many years ago, way before the books and the channels, he said to me, San Juanita, if you're gonna do this, please don't lose sight of you. Don't lose sight of you likes, what you love in life, due to the workload or things that you want to do. Almost like he knows me, I get all in. So when he brought that memory back, I felt like he wanted me to disconnect from it all and enjoy my family and the time we had together. And that's what I did. We really have had an amazing time. We enjoy ourselves. We bond together. We play board games. We cooked together. We went to the beach together. We celebrated Carmen's birthday and we went to have lunch together. It was just overall an amazing time. We were all texting when we got here, wishing we were back on our vacation. I love spending time with my family. I share with you that the most important thing in my life is them. So I wanna share that with you, that even though you might have projects, you might have dreams, you might have this, never lose focus of that, because I speak for me. For me, my family is the motor that keeps me going. The motivation, my biggest motivation in life is them. And for me to be occupied with trying to tape video or do editing or all that stuff, I was gonna lose time with them, with my granddaughters, with my daughters, with my sons. And so I want to pass that on to you. Even though I encourage you to step out of your comfort zone and start working on your dreams, make sure you do that. Make sure you don't lose sight of the most important thing that you have in life, which is our family. Now, moving forward, everything I've shared in other videos, that everything is orchestrated by God. Everything in our lives is handpicked, or he crosses path with other people. Then we get messages from like a book, from a video, from a song in the radio. But we have to be open. We have to be aware. We have to be seeking his messages in life. Well, that said, I'm just gonna tell you the title of my first book, the one that is being edited right now, is Awaken the Lion Within. Awaken the Lion Within. When he gave me that title, it was like, oh, what a perfect title, because it was almost at the end of all the stuff that I have overcome, that we have overcome, me and God, and how I did discover that this timid, this always nervous, this always afraid San Juanita is gone. I had to dig deep and get the courage and the strength and the focus and the determination and you name it, to overcome, to get up from the ground and dust my knees and keep on going and keep on going and keep on going. And I always have shared with family and friends that you can say anything about me. You can, hurtful, about me, but don't touch my kids, because the bear is nothing. The lion comes out, and I'm willing to take a bullet for them. Well, based on that, and then working on my book now that it's finished, the whole process, working on my book, and then a song here, or that video that I use in AI that I design, that I'm not a sheep, I'm a lion, with the whole concept behind that we're not followers but leaders. One day, I like to shop, and Amazon is my friend, and I ran across this shirt. I'm wearing it right now. See if you can read it. It says, "A lion doesn't concern itself with the opinion of sheep." Well, the book and that, I was sitting another morning with my granddaughters on the sand, and as I'm looking up and I'm seeing my husband and my daughter Carmen swimming, and then on the other side it was my oldest son and his fiance also swimming, and I started giving thanks to God for everything. That's another thing for another video that I want to share with you, the importance of giving thanks in the good and the bad and the ugly. There is power when you become grateful for everything in your life, yes, even the ugly, even the hard times, because like I share in the other videos, is where we learn and we mature and we grow. I was doing that when I felt the need to ask for something, and then at the same time, the other voice, meaning me, is like, come on, man. He has given you so much. Right now, just give thanks, blah, blah. And then this morning came this memory of this morning that I spent with Leah. It was a morning I went to clean her house, and she usually would have coffee for me and her. And first we would sit down, have coffee, and then she will start. She was a designer too, for a jewelry designer, and she would go upstairs in her workroom, and I would start cleaning. Well, one of those mornings she told me, "Senorita, make sure that you know this. Anything that is important to you is important to God. I don't care how small it is or how unimportant you think it is. Everything is important for our Father." So based on that, I said, "God, I give you thanks for everything you have given me so far, and everything is aligning, everything has been healed, everything is just so good, Lord, but I would like for you to help me with this last thing that you know better than me, that I have tried and tried and tried, and I, for some reason, I know it's based on I don't have the discipline, I don't have the consistency, I don't have I don't know, I just need your help." And I started sharing how for years, I don't even recall how long has been that I have tried to get my health in order. By health, I mean I want to start eating clean, I want to start exercising, I want to start doing cardio, and not necessarily, even though who doesn't like to look good, right? And my most important thing is to get healthy, because I started all over with Carmen. Carmen needs me. That's the need, the feeling that I know it's my responsibility to take care of myself for my daughter. And now that Daniel, my middle son, has blessed me with 3 beautiful granddaughters, they need me and they look up to me. So I have tried every diet that is out there. I have, again, another shelf by the kitchen full of books. You name a diet, I have a book. I'm not saying diets don't work. I think every diet or every lifestyle that is designed out there, it works if you have discipline and if you're consistent with it. I haven't been disciplined, I haven't been consistent, and when I was talking to God about it, he said, "You have all the answers, you have all the information." And he's not the first one that tells me. My son, that is a personal trainer, and his fiance is also a personal trainer, not Ashlyn, but Hector has said to me, Mom, you know everything. You done your research. You know so much. You need to apply your knowledge. One thing that God brought up that morning that I was asking for help on the beach, he said, why is it that you show up with everybody, for everybody? If your sons need help, you're always there. If your daughter needs help, you're there. If your granddaughter, anybody, friends, whatever, you're there. You have written a schedule of how to follow everything, get up a certain time, do exercise, all this. But if something happens in life and something happens in your home that they need you, you dropped everything and become last and be there for everybody. Well, I want you to be there for yourself now. You have given so much that it's time for you to take care of yourself. Then I started remembering a video that I watched a long time ago of Joyce Meyer. And Joyce Meyer was sharing in that video that one day God said, if you don't take care of your health, if you don't take care of exercising, in other words, aligning your body to true health, you're not gonna have the years that you need to complete the journey that I have assigned to you. It's almost like I am relating to that. If I want to be there for my daughters, if I want to be there for my granddaughters, and it's only I want and I don't take action, I won't be there. I'm not going to be there for my daughter, and I'm not going to be there for my granddaughters. When I was sitting there and looking at them playing in the sand, and then all that stuff was coming to me, I said, okay, it is time. I have shown up and I have committed to everybody. It's time to take care of me. The thing is, I don't know. I think it was, it was in March of this year. My beautiful future daughter-in-law, Ashlyn, which is also a personal trainer, offered me to train me and show me like a personal trainer, have a personal trainer to achieve my body, right? But it was all through the process of my books and the ideas of the channel. And then he gave me a way of, or a lifestyle through videos, that it was so hard for me to do, to go and talk to Ashlyn and said, thank you so much for considering me. Thank you so much for loving me the way that you love me. But I feel that God has other plans for me, I know after everything you have heard so far, you're like, what? You turned down personal training? I did. And not necessarily out of laziness or I didn't want to do it. It's because I knew in my heart that God was leading me another way. But then again, I didn't do anything, right? That's March. We went to the beach last week. This is August, and I have not done anything. Well, anything with my eating or my exercising. Other than that, I've been busy, with my book and the videos. So now going back to the time I was, I share I clean houses. When I started cleaning houses, another blessing that came into my life was the ability to listen to videos, to listen to books on tape, like, audio books. And because I'm busy, I set YouTube on autoplay. In other words, I start a video and then it starts, and it just jumps to another one and jumps to another one. Well, I was listening to a video. I don't recall. Because way before March, like I said, I've done all the diets in the world. Yes, I've done, from like keto to Mediterranean diet to paleo to shakes only to pineapple to grapefruits to cabbage soup, you name it. But for some reason, I would always come back to keto. My doctor, my general doctor, is not against keto, but the only thing that he said that it was not easy to sustain, and that's why he couldn't stand fully behind keto, right? But I will always come back to keto for this reason. One, the food that you can eat in keto is amazing to me. I love eggs. I love bacon. I'm not crazy about cheese, so I will follow like more like a clean keto when I did follow it. But like again, I was never consistent. I never had this discipline to keep going. So and I mean, let's just face it. I'm Mexican, full Mexican. So our food, who doesn't like Mexican food? I mean, we have the rice and the tortillas. It's a full of carbs kind of lifestyle. It's hard to walk away from that. And as little kids, I speak for my family, they didn't teach us that eat healthy and all that stuff. Now, we didn't eat out a lot. My mom cooked a lot. But I mean, it's our food, right? So you grow up learning and you loving your food, and it's hard to walk away from your food. But when I follow keto, I will find recipes on how to make certain things more keto friendly than the Mexican way. Then through keto, I learned the importance of detoxing your body from sugar. Well, that keto and the fact that I walked so close with my son when he had cancer, I learned a lot about food. We are what we eat. Sugar is like fertilizer when it comes to cancer. Sugar is an addiction. And there's books and there's videos where it says it's worse than drugs. To get detox from sugar is hard, and I'm telling you, it is hard. I'm speaking for experience. So then the whole it could bring diabetes, and I come from diabetes, my mom's side. So all this was taking a form in my spirit. Like, you need to take care of your health, you need to take care of your body, you need to, as your age, I'm also 50, right? As we grow older, you start losing muscle, you start losing strength. I want to do so many things when it comes to my body. Well, one day I was listening, because I follow videos of Halle Berry. She was diagnosed with diabetes when she was on her 20s, I think. And since then, she has followed a keto diet. So I follow Halle Berry, and I follow Ashley Salvatore, and then Dr. Eric Bregg. I've learned so much about the keto lifestyle. And like I said, I will, get off the wagon and then always come back with keto. The thing is, another thing that didn't help me is the people around me. Not necessarily like my husband. He's so supportive. He has let me buy books, do all kinds of crazy stuff, never put a stop on me, go that way, go this way. Now he lost a lot of weight at one time, just doing juicing. He loves to juice. Easy, maybe over 20 years of juicing. If I'm wrong, maybe 15, but consistent. I mean, every morning he juices, and he lost a lot of weight. I think I don't know exactly, but I'm saying 70 pounds maybe at one point. But I tried it, but I knew that was not for me. Like, even though it's very healthy and nutritious, I don't know. That's another thing that I also learned from him and from a holistic doctor that told me once, San Rene, if you want me to tell you exactly what I eat, I'm not gonna do that. Why? Because that's for me. You have to listen to your body. You have to listen to what works for you. That was key for me to learn. One day I was listening to Dr. Bragg. He has tons of videos, very, very amazing videos on the ketogenic diet and all the healing that you can do if you follow that diet. Well, one thing led to another, and then I was cleaning and I heard this video. The title was Dr. Ken Berry Saved My Life, and it was put by Nisha, I think is his wife. And she started sharing how when she started dating Dr. Berry, he follows a carnivorous diet, which is just meat. Well, you can have eggs and bacon, but it's more meat based. And she I think he cooked a steak for her, and she didn't know what to think at the beginning. With the pass of the time, she wanted to try that, so they both follow a carnivorous diet now. And she goes on and on and on about all that she could heal through this lifestyle. She talks about healing depression. She had pain all over her body. She had headaches. She had low energy. You name it. I encourage you to find her video, and if not, just go to YouTube and type Dr. Type, where is it? Yeah, Dr. Ken Berry Saved My Life, and they will take you to that video that I'm talking to you about. So you know me, I heard the word carnivorous diet and deep dive and more research. I started listening to more videos, and I started following Dr. Ken Berry and Nisha, and there's many others that follow that lifestyle. They start transitioning from like keto to that carnivorous diet. It's easier the transitioning because it's easier to transition from keto to that than go from like Hispanic food to a drastic change. So watching videos, she healed her arthritis, she healed her depression, anxiety, and one video led to another video, and then it landed to Michaela Peterson is her name. And when it landed on her video, she started talking about the lion diet. And well, the title of my book, my church, my other videos, lion to me is like, what? I had to stop everything that I was doing that day. Like I was cleaning the house. I sit down and I watch the video. When she started talking about the lion diet, it's just meat, salt, and water, And I'm like, you know what? Because another thing that I experienced when I moved to keto is so easy to prepare, to do, to follow. I'm sorry, diets that they give you this list of ingredients that one, you don't know, two, they're very expensive and you can't afford them to buy. So it's like, no, I like, I don't know if you know who Rachel Ray is, meals in 30 minutes. That's me. Practical, easy, something that I can just, because I'm constantly on the go. I can't slave in the kitchen, or I can meal prep all Sunday. I just can't. So when she said meat, salt, and water, I'm like, oh, I'm in. And especially because it said the lion diet. I started thinking, okay, Awake the Lion Within is my book. I'm not a sheep, I'm a lion. So why not eat like one, right? So I started doing more research, and her videos got me to the videos of her mom. And her mom, I think she was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. And she had arthritis, she had Hashimoto's or something, autoimmune disease. I mean, you name it. that's another one that Michaela Peterson's mom, and how if the story of her healing, it's moving. She is not Catholic, but she shares that during the time that she was in the hospital fighting cancer, there was this Catholic lady that would go every single time to her room and pray the rosary with her. Well, she not only learned how to pray the rosary, but at the end, when she was total healed and diagnosed cancer free, she started going to our church, Catholic church, took all the classes to become Catholic. Her faith is amazing. I encourage you to watch her videos. It's very, very moving, very motivational. She's such a one of those ladies that you watch their face and you just see the grace of God. Now, she explains how when I don't know who started, I think the dad started first, or Michaela, I don't know, but the whole family now is in the Lion diet, is eating meat, is and then she goes on and on and on. Not only heal the cancer, and of course she also did the treatments, not just the meat. Like I said, God has given the doctors gifts and abilities to heal too. I'm not saying I'm against doctors, because I'm not. I am more into the holistic side of healing, but I'm not close to go to the doctor and get treated for whatever the illness is. So from that point forward, and when I told Ashlyn in March, I started following the Lion diets. But my husband is my witness off and on. Like, I will fall off the wagon and then I jump again, and I will fall off the wagon and jump again. One thing that I did discover through all the process of following the meat, salt, and water is I used to have neck pain. I used to have back pain. I used to have sometimes off and on knee discomfort. My feet would hurt, but more it was like my arms, because I clean houses and the whole, all that I started seeing it started going away. So I was sold. So when I was asking God, and he said, you already know, you have all the information. All you need to do is do it. I started thinking of the time that I did hire a personal trainer where my son used to work at the gym, and I used to talk to her all the time about how come I can't do that, how come it's so hard for me to give the sweets, and how come this and that and the other. And she would always say, it's discipline, it's consistency, it's not killing yourself, but the consistency, doing it every day. And then one of the things that she did share with me is having an accountability partner. That it helps, find someone that can hold you accountable for what you're trying to do, like transform your body. So when I started thinking that, I started putting it together as far as this. You know what? When I go back to Houston, when I go back to Dallas, I was in Houston. I'm at the video that I'm gonna do on Monday is gonna be on that. Why? Not only I want to share with all of you women that how God has orchestrated, like the book, the title of the book, the whole theme with the lion, and you're not a sheep, you're a lion, and now eating like a lion, and I'm gonna train the lion because I'm gonna work out too. And what better accountability partners than you guys? So I want to do it here in front of you. I'm gonna, not every Monday and every Friday is gonna be a video about my weight loss or where I am, but once a month you're gonna have one video where I will share my weight, how much I lost, what are my struggles, what I have done, what's working, what's not working, and maybe impact your lives that way too. There's many ways that a woman can heal, inside and out, and I am telling you, I've talked to my son Hector, that is a personal trainer, my daughter-in-law Ashlyn, that is also a personal trainer. The magic behind transforming your body, your confidence level goes up the roof. I've seen it with my husband. I want that next. So another thing that he brought, I love God. Another thing he brought to my attention as I was sitting on the sand, and I was focusing on this video, I was focusing on the idea of the lion diet, and he said, do you know you have somebody in your life, or you had somebody in your life that with that a lot of knowledge like you have with the lion diet, he did follow a lion diet. And I was like, huh? And then he brought up my grandfather from my mom's side. I love my grandpa. I stayed behind when my parents decided to come from Mexico to Houston. I stayed behind and lived with my grandpa for 1 year, one whole year. I love my grandfather. He had, I believe, 12 kids, and one passed away. So 11, lived. So the memories I have from childhood is when we got together for Christmas or for holidays. It was a lot of fun because there was a lot of people. A lot of our cousins would get together because it's a big family, right? Now, I don't wanna speak bad about anybody or say anything bad about anybody, because that's not God aligned. But a lot of people didn't see my grandpa as a good person or whatever, because he was I'm sorry, but he was a womanizer all his life. But I never saw that. I always saw a good man. A man that loved me so much. That year that I stayed with him impacted my life so much. There was nothing I wanted or nothing that I would crave or that he would not give to me, or I don't know. He wanted me to feel love, and he wanted me to feel welcome in his home, right? My grandpa, I never met a man that loved meat like my grandpa. My grandpa would sit down and eat meat and salt and be happy. Meat, all kinds of meat, steak, ribs, love meat. And I'm like, you're right, God. My grandpa did follow a lion diet. And my grandpa lived, I don't know, 90 something, 95, 98 when he passed away. I don't know exactly. I'll find out, but I'm like, wow. And then God takes me back to Dr. Ken Berry, when he's like, the importance of eating liver, because the lion diet, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to say anything that is not aligned with the lion diet, but I don't think they say take supplements or whatever. There's a lot that you can get from meat, but the one thing that they say is like liver. Eat at least once a week or twice a week liver. And Dr. Ken Berry shares that a lot of people try to disguise the liver because they don't like it. They make liver pate. They mix liver with ground beef and make burger patties. I love liver. Liver and onions to me is like, wow. It's like caviar for other people. And the love of liver came from my grandpa. My grandpa loved liver and onions. And so I'm like, I'm at home. This is my diet. Like the holistic doctor, like my husband says, listen to your body. You do what works for you. This is me. So that moment, I'm like, okay, I'm in. I'm going to follow the lion diet. I'm going to work, lift weights 3 times a day. 3 times a day, 3 times a week. I do cardio. I have a treadmill and I can go outside too. I do cardio, walking until I don't know if my husband is a runner. He runs all over Denton. I don't know if I'll ever will get there, but I am gonna go through the process listening to my body, what works for me, what I enjoy, what I like, because that's the key. Remember in the other videos, don't compare yourself to anybody. Be you. So that's the plans that I have. And then as far as consistency goes, I'm like, I'm gonna post it on the YouTube channel. Hopefully everybody will get something out of my videos and my journey, from the weight that I am now to my goal weight, or even join me and we do it together. I don't know. Let's just my put yourself out there, share your knowledge, share how God put it all together for you, and then whoever wants to do it with you will do it with you, and whoever doesn't, that's fine too. You keep sharing with them and keep impacting their lives. So that's what I'm doing. Today is the first day. I weighed myself today. I'm gonna share with you. I promise to be open with you guys. I promise to put it all out there. I weighed myself and I was at 204 pounds. I've never been this big without being pregnant. But it's okay. My Ashlyn, my future daughter-in-law, says, you start where you start. Don't feel bad, but move from that point forward. At the end, when I get to my ideal weight, I would share a before and after pictures. I do have pictures that I have taken. I took my measurements. I put it all in a log, and I'm ready. I'm ready. I give thanks to God for you guys. I give thanks to God for my family and the support that I have in my family. I ask him for help, and I know he's gonna walk with me, holding my hand like he's always done before. And so I trust. Pray for me, for discipline, to stay consistent, to show up for myself, to go after this that I want so bad. That's all I have for you today. It is important to take care of ourselves if we want to be a better wife and a better mom and a better daughter and a better everything in life. We say we want to be there for our children, we want to be there for our grandchildren, but then we don't act on it. We don't do anything to take care of ourselves to be there for them. Like God is opening so many doors for me with this a new journey, that I feel like Joyce Meyer, if I don't take care of myself, I'm not gonna be around to accomplish everything that he wants me to accomplish. Like this video if you like, share the video with other women that are struggling with their weight or self-esteem, self-image. Let's do it together. If you want to do it together, please subscribe to my channel, because this is how, YouTube pays attention to the subscribers. I love you. I love spending time with you. Let's unite ourselves, encourage each other. Let's do this together. And I love you, and see you back soon.